We are asking you to support the preservation of this wonderful college barge. It is falling into disrepair, and without your support, the preservation of the rowing and river history that it represents will be lost.
Built in the 1930s, the boat is nearing its 100th birthday, and the steel shoe that was put on it in the 1980s is now 40 years old. Following a survey, we have discovered it needs some serious structural repairs, and the cost of that is going to be in the region of £100,000.
We're asking for your help to shore up the Corpus Christi barge for the next 100 years and to keep these unique rivercraft floating.
Hello, we are the Oxford College Barges Preservation Trust, a charity founded in 1966 by a group of learned writers and scholars, including Sir Hugh Casson, Sir John Betjeman, Sir John Summerson. We are boat dwellers. We live on the river and the canal. We are passionate about this beautiful barge. We're all volunteers, and we are really keen for you to get involved with this wonderful charitable fundraiser.
So I had the great privilege of living on this boat many years ago when I was a student at Corpus and a member of the rowing club. And if you are a member of the rowing club at Corpus, this is a great opportunity to invest in the living history of your college. This beautiful barge began life as a boathouse for Corpus Christi, in fact built by Salter's brothers who are just going past us now. And 100 years on, this is still the best place on the river to watch rowing and summer rates.
I am Associate Professor in Architecture at Oxford Brookes University, and I think that this barge is of exceptional architectural significance. The Oxford College barges are exquisitely designed vessels which frame the relationship between the river and the city. This barge, the Corpus Christi, built in 1930, is the last barge built and is the best preserved of all of them.
In the early 1900s, each college had their own college barge. These barges evolved out of a tradition from the London livery barges of the 15th century. So imagine a scene where Oxford, 8th week, you've got Corpus Christi barge lined up next to 20 or so other barges on Christchurch Meadow, moored up along the river. The barges are listing under the weight of the spectators, all crowded on the balustraded rooftops, and tall white flagpoles flying college colours in the breeze. You know, in their heyday, in 1940s heyday, these were described as the most magnificent sight on the river. But then there followed years of neglect and sometimes arson. Some sank from exactly the kind of structural problems that face this boat. 18 have now gone and only 6 remain.
As you can see, the front deck is open to rainwater coming in, and over many years this has caused the hull to rust, and it now needs to be taken out of the water so that we can replate anything that needs doing and give it a full epoxy treatment to hopefully make it last many years into the future.
We need to get her out of the water to inspect, repair and then repaint the hull before we start working on the beautiful wooden infrastructure. This poses many challenges and it may not be possible to do in Oxford. We are in the process of exploring all options to find a yard that can accommodate her large size, either to put in a crane that can lift her out or find a slipway which is wide enough to take her up and do the work. This then allows the experts to start working on the superstructure, which is the real history of the boat.
So your contribution now will have a direct effect in leveraging the full amount. And don't forget that we're a charity, so we can claim gift aid, which means that your contribution will go further.
The money that you donate can enable the trust to act as custodians for the barge and do the work that's needed, so it will be here for future generations. Thank you.